Heroic Link. Do not think that Hyrule is now safe from the spread of Twilight. Leave these woods and go to the west. East in the GameCube version and the Wii U version, where you will find the land protected by the Spirit Elden. There, you will find those you seek. But know that these lands lie in Twilight. They are now a dark realm covered by the clouds of dusk. If you set foot beyond the curtain of Twilight, you will revert to your beast form, so be prepared. Hero chosen by the gods, leave these woods and go west to the land of the Spirit Elden. That's better. Searching should be much easier now. But of course, you feel the need to go help the other light spirits, don't you? Well, don't worry. When you turn into a beast again, I'll take good care of you. The first thing you need to do is find the land covered in Twilight. Once you do, I'll help you out. See you later. Alrighty, so... horse grass is here, huh? Alrighty, so... first temple down. Let us proceed. Let's get a refill while we're here. Thank you, sir. Now, hopefully things don't go south going here with DMCA, because it's the main theme of the game. I could really care less about rupees because I'm at a point now where I have more rupees than I know what to do with. Sheesh. Yeah. Those entire regions are just covered in it. Covered. Unfortunately, yes, we do have to hoof it, folks. Hey, you remember the old ocarina trick? Rolling across the field. Oh, this guy. Get used to seeing this guy. Go no further. There's a black wall ahead that blocks the way. I thought I would deliver a few letters, but it seems impossible. I am the honorable and dependable letter carrier, known to some as the Postman. Now that I have introduced myself, please take this letter and read it at your leisure. You can do that to read any letters you receive. Do it whenever you see fit. Well, now my business is concluded. Onward to mail. There has to be a random mail carrier in every game, doesn't there? So that enemy doesn't really do anything. It's a passive-aggressive enemy, but it drops worms for you to use as bait, but I mean, it's not that useful. Fortunately, it's not super far. Hey, it was much closer than I thought. You remember, right? You know what this is? If you set foot in there, you might be a wolf again for quite some time. For at least as long as it takes for you to save the light of Elden from the Twilight anyway. So, shall we try to go see the light spirit of Elden? I mean, do we have a choice? Well, that escalated quickly. That's a good boy. Now I need you to listen to what I say from now on. Ah, look how lovely. The black clouds of Twilight are so fetching today. I feel so much more at ease here. And you look so much better like this than in those dusty old clothes anyway. So, let's get going. Sadly, wolf form, you don't get that much stronger. You learn the youth scent. See, isn't being a wolf more convenient? Now use the cross to own your senses. You've begun to reawaken as a wolf, I think. So yeah, it leaves a nice little breadcrumb trail for you to follow. Or mostly ignore the enemies. They really do serve no purpose. However, those guys, that's a different story. What's this? That's strange. The bridge is gone. I wonder if this is the work of those shadow creatures. What a pain. Oh well, let's look for it. You, get your map out. The yellow arrow marks where we are. You knew that, right? Whenever you destroy those creatures from the darkness, a portal opens that looks like this on the map. You hear me? It's called a portal. You better remember that. And in those woods we came through, yes, it's got to be around here. I'll use my power to take you to the location of the open portal. Pick where you want to go. See, I told you, we're here. You know, most people can't leave the Twilight that easily. You better be grateful. It's your job to look for the bridge. Look hard. No, we don't have to look too hard, fortunately. Because it's literally right here. Wow, it's perfect, don't you think? What do you think? Should we take it? Good little obedient wolf. Well, I did call Link a beast. Midna's no slouch either. Click. Even though that's totally not how that should work. See, just as I thought. So, isn't the power of Twilight amazing? Call me if you need the power again. It should help you find what you're looking for, don't you think? Alright, let's get going. Also, get used to seeing these guys. These aren't bokoblins, they're something else. But get used to seeing them. Because you're going to see a lot of them. This version of them, they're called Shadow Boblins. They may as well be the bokoblins of the game, though. Huh. What are they doing there? This is a pretty elaborate gate. What are they trying to keep in? Or out? I bet it'll be worth our while to dig in. Yeah. Am I the only one who thinks there should have been an ending glow for the wolf form too? Because I think it's BS if they just kind of lay there and you can't do anything about it until they get up. Oh great, more of these guys. Oh well, at least they're making fast travel possible. Kakariko Village. Well, Zelda fans rejoice. We know this location. And down they go. And there's yet another portal. To the hero who was transformed into the blue-eyed beast in the realm of shadows in Twilight. This way. I am a spirit of light, hero chosen by the gods. Look for my light. Gather the light stolen by the shadows into this. We've been through this spiel before. So we're going for it. Seems they went in here. Cripes! How the heck am I supposed to babysit someone else's little brats when I ought to be saving myself? Yes, I am going to give him a Scottish accent. I'm probably not going to remember it, though. Hey, you can climb up there. Cripes! I don't see those black brutes anywhere. They've got to be hiding somewhere, waiting for their helpless little prey to come out. Then they'll feast. We are safe. As long as we remain in here, child, be at ease. Oh yeah? I wonder if the monsters out there agree with you. They sure didn't seem impressed by my bombs. How long do you think we can hold this sanctuary against beasts that strong, huh? Once they attack, it's over. Remember the lady from the general store? Just one of those things attacked her, and a whole gang from town went to save her. And what happened? She was already gone, and there were 2 monsters waiting. You connected the dots. That means if we get attacked by them, then we'll be... Barnes! Look, Renato, all I mean to say is that it's risky here, too. Ain't you got someplace we can hide? There is a cellar. What? You got a cellar? Where's the entrance, man? The entrance to the cellar is designed to open when all of the candles have been lit. I would not do that. When Father instructed me to secure the cellar, I saw insects like the beasts outside. Don't cry, Beth. It'll be okay. Link is coming to save us all. I can feel it. These kids knew you'd come save them. What a hero. How sad to be right in front of someone and not be noticed at all. You are chosen by the gods, and only that keeps you from turning into a spirit, or worse, into a dark monster when you enter the Twilight. And no one knows what you have done. You may be doomed to toil in obscurity forever. Not if I have anything to say about it. Or Nintendo, for that matter. You're the type to worry about everything, I can tell. But don't fret over Princess Zelda. She chose this state of affairs after all. Anyway, what's with having to light candles to get to the basement? Not very subtle, is it? So, what are you going to do now, my lonely little hero? I also love this. There's a little attention to detail. What sorcery is this? The entrance to the cellar opening on its own? Could those beasts have engineered even this? Cripes! Seems like everyone's trying to pull a fast one these days. Boy, I don't have a clue who this Link fella is, but I've got to say, I ain't overly confident he's going to come save this village. Maybe I should have given him an Irish accent. I don't know. I can't do most accents anyway. Also, pro tip, if you find yourself low on health, you can actually recover 1 heart every time for every tier you collect. So that's very helpful. Looks like you can climb the scaffolding. But Now, one of these gravestones actually has a rupee underneath it. There it is. Well, there's a familiar symbol. Okay, we don't need Midna to get up there anymore. Held in. Oh, that is a horrible pun. Shut up. So I will admit the Kakariko insects are annoying, but they're not as annoying as the, well, you'll see. I doubt we'll be able to do it tonight. We'll probably do it next week, but still. I guess we gotta smoke them out. Free 20 rupees, yay! Okay. Hot spring. Not much of one, it's all dried out. That's suspicious. Okay, now how do you get into the general store? So a way to dig in. Nope, there's just a little door here. But I'll bash my head off of it first! Anyway. Simple. And like before, just fall into the roof. Because that's how things work. I can see the Kakariko was once prosperous. That's kind of sad. But considering what happened to this area, I'm not surprised. We're just going to pretend that didn't happen. Deal? Well, let's break and enter. Excuse me? I said, let's break and enter. Thank you. Whee! Got my sight. Yeah, that was diggable. Alright. Ow. There we go. Alright, nothing else we can do here. Whoops. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. That's what happens when you misjudge your jumps. That's been the name of this stream here. Misjudging jumps. Well, they went in here. Danger, keep out. Barnes. Don't tell me what to do. So I have a question. If this is a bomb storage area, then why do you leave the an open fire here? You know, doesn't that seem kind of dangerous? Huh? What did you do? Sorry, but as romantic as this is, I'm not going to stay here with you. I'm getting out. Ah, come on. Well, that was unfortunate. I don't suppose there's any nicer way to hunt these things, huh? Well, you had to sacrifice someone's house to find the tears of light, but that's how the cookie crumbles, right? Yep, you know it. Alright, so that's all of them in the village. So where are the rest of them? Well, for those of you that know the Zelda lore, we're in Kakariko Village. What is Kakariko Village at the foot of? Under most circumstances. Looks like the path's impassable, but I can get you up there if you want to go. Oh, why do I have to stand guard? The ladder is destroyed, so it is not like any humans will come up. And what is it with the elders? If we have a problem the humans can help with, we should ask. Is it better than suffering for the sake of pride? Gorons, eh? Yeah, I hope this doesn't screw me up either. Use these when you see them. They're actually song references to other Zelda games. Now, if this gets muted, I know for sure that this part's copywritten, and we'll just skip the cutscenes from now on. You can look up what songs they are in on YouTube. And that was the Song of Healing from Majora's Mask. Let teachings of old pass to you. Take sword in hand and fight me. I also love the background during those howling sessions. That's the Orden Spring. So the geysers don't hurt you, just keep that in mind, but they do knock you back. So they do become very annoying. Two more left. Bum 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 bum. Death Mountain, ladies and gentlemen. And these guys again. Yay! And it looks like I am being raided. Sounds good to me. Thank you for the raid. Wasn't supposed to do that. Well, that's annoying. Run me into the barrier, why don't ya? You need to get off of me. Thank you for the raid. Alrighty. Now then. Find the last of these tiers. Why do I have to stand guard at a dead end at the bottom of a cliff like this? Wait a second. Have they tucked me out of the way because they think I'm useless? The life of a Goron. It's no fun when they fight back. Okay, so yes. The unrest actually causes Death Mountain to erupt every now and then. Just keep moving, because they have homing shots like that. They'll get stuck on a wall like I just did there.
Hot, another fumarole. What? And once again, it is in the worst possible place. I suppose this path is impassable now. Is that another word for geyser? Cool, though. Well, that was easy enough. And that's going to be all the time that we have. So until next time, Ryo Nakage 33 signing off.